Africa has more natural resources than any other continent, but it is also the poorest and most troubled by conflict and global politics. Western countries, especially Europe and America, have always seen Africa as a giant treasure chest. Gold, diamond, coltan, copper, oil, uranium, these are some of the richest in Africa. These resources power the Western's industries, war, and technologies. But Africans don't get any benefit from them. Instead, they lose their lives, homes, and sink deeper into poverty while protecting these riches. These resources make foreign companies rich, but for local people, it brings only fighting, exploitation, and poverty to Africans. During colonial time, Westerners directly took over African countries, set up their own government, and forced people to work for them. After independence, the West changed their methods. They don't send armies anymore. Instead, they send loan, NGOs, development projects, and talk about democracy. These loans, NGO, the projects often keep African countries under foreign control, making people poorer with more debt. Western news shows efforts to bring democracy in Africa, but behind the scenes, big Western companies sign deals to mine more and more resources from Africa, sell weapons, and fund rebel in Africa to keep the country unstable. Countries like Central African Republic, Congo, Nigeria, and Libya are examples of this. France still tries to hold influence over its old colonies, keeping military bases in some places. America created AFRICOM, that is United States Africa Command, to bring stability to African countries. But as American involvement grows, wars and poverty in Africa have increased. Since 2010, Western military action in Africa have more than doubled. And during the same time, conflict and refugees have also doubled. Coltan, that is columbite tantalite, is a mineral used to make parts for smartphone, computers, laptops, gaming consoles, jet engines, medical implants, and so on. About 40 to 60% of coltan comes from Congo. But Congo's people are the most poorest in the world. This is the paradox. The place that supplies the world's technology has no internet, electricity, or food security. These resources only belong to them, but they are controlled by foreign powers, mainly the West.